Hey there, and Hero here, back with another Maxwell card, this time on the opposite side of the spectrum, the GTX 980. Hold the TI. The GTX 980 was released all the way back in September 2014 with an MSRP of $549. Being a dual slot card, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 draws power from a 2x6 pin power connectors with power draw around 165 watts maximum, 2048 CUDA cores, 128 texture units, a core clock of 1127 MHz with a boost of 1216 MHz, and a memory clock of 1753 MHz. Today we have the reference model of the GTX 980, which I paid $155 on eBay, and in my opinion, I like how the reference model looks, regardless of its blower style cooler. It's a tad warm, but nothing out of the ordinary. No bells and whistles on this baby, just a nice solid backplate, and the green lights on the words GeForce GTX. Sleek and simple is what I would describe this card in particular. Now, so I don't bottleneck the 980, I will be using my personal system as the test bench. We have the Ryzen 7 3800X on an ASRock B450 Pro with 16 gigs at 3200 megahertz with an EVGA 500 watt power supply. Remember to check out the description for my Amazon associate links to these products and more. Now let's get to those benchmark numbers. The GTX 980 is now 8 years old and for the most part keeps up with most games at medium and with esports titles at high or even better. 4 gigs of VRAM is just enough to play games at high textures. Is it good enough for 2022? I would say it's quite adequate and holds up pretty well in most titles. It won't play modern AAA titles at max settings, but it should be able to play them quite comfortably. I wouldn't go out looking for this card specifically, as it would be better to find a 1060, which there are versions of it with more VRAM and much more power efficiency than the 980. It's okay if you're still rocking this card even now, as long as it's doing what you need it to do. But this year should be a good year to upgrade your GPU if you think it's time. Let me know down below if you're still running the GTX 980 in your system. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm Man Hero. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.
Falls.